Hey guys, this is Ashank David. Welcome to our channel Coders Arcade. Today we are going to understand how we can install Docker into our Windows 11 system and what are the requirements which are necessary for you to work with Docker into Windows 11. Let's understand all about that today. Before I start with this video, I would just like to request you people to please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and also don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any future updates. Now let's begin. Before I go ahead into anything else, I would just like to bring up this system requirements part. So there are some different system requirements. If you want, you can check the system requirements. These are the system requirements, and for both Hyper-V backend and Windows Container, as well as WSL on 2 backend. So these are the system requirements that we will be seeing. For me, for my computer, it's perfectly fine. We will be installing smoothly in our system. For your system, this is the system requirement. Well, if you want, I'll give the link of the website of this particular page into our description below, and we can start working from there. So here, if you want to download, first of all, Docker, you need to go to your Docker homepage. So you can just go on search for or search on Google for docker.com, and here this website will open up. So when this website opens up, you can see that here there are a lot of things here. You want only Docker desktop. This is how your basically the home web page looks like for docker.com. What we are going to do is we are going to download Docker Desktop, and to download that we need to go to products. So we'll just hover a mouse over this product, and I'm gonna click on to Docker Desktop. One thing I would like to tell you guys that right now at the time of recording of this video, so it's 2024, and here the website looks like this. In future, the way the website looks might change. So there are steps will be a little bit changed. But here, as of now, as of the time of creating of this video, right now it is looking like this. So you can just click onto this option here, Docker Desktop. I'll just click onto this Docker Desktop, and you can see that. Um, Here we'll get to this page. Now, once you are onto this page, you make sure you have an account here for Docker. And if you don't have an account before downloading anything, you first create an account here. So I am going to create an account. I'll just click on to create an account. And as soon as you click on to create an account, this layout opens up where you can just give your email address, username and password. We can choose a new one, or you can just continue with Google, whatever it is, and you need to click onto this check, and then you need to click onto this sign up. So it's very simple. So you can do this process. Once you have done this process, then you can download this for Windows. Okay, so let us finish up that quickly first. So now once you have the Docker account here, you can just click onto the sign in here, and it will just allow you to sign in. So once you are onto this particular thing, you can just click onto this download for Windows. All, if you have Mac or Linux, you can download it from here just by clicking onto this icon here for Mac, or on the Linux you can just download it for Mac or Linux. But if you have Windows, so basically we are doing for Windows 11 today, so let's just download. Let us click onto this. So once I click onto this, now it will ask me where I need to download it. So I'm going to save it on my desktop as of now. So I'm going to click on to save, and it's getting downloaded. So now it is a big file, a little bit big file. You can see it's 489 MBs at the time of creation of this video. It is right now 489 MBs, but the size may depend now vary. It may depend on the time when you are downloading or whenever you are using it. It depends upon when you are downloading it. Okay, guys. So now my Docker has been downloaded. So now before I go ahead and touch this downloaded file, I need to check if my WSL is enabled in my Windows 11 or not. And to check that, it is very simple. You can just click onto this search icon right here, and you can write turn Windows feature on or off. Okay, so turn Windows feature on and off, and just have to type this off. Turn Windows feature on and off, and you will get this option here. You can just click onto this option, and it will open up this small dialog box right away here. Okay, and in this dialog box, you need to just check for, you can just scroll down a little bit, and here you need to check for two things. First is this one, Windows Hypervision platform. So I'm gonna click onto this, enable this off, and I'm going to click on to another one, which is Windows Subsystem for Linux. This is WSL. I'm gonna enable this off. So here two things I've enabled, that is Windows Hypervisor platform and Windows Subsystem for Linux. So these two files I need to enable, these two features I need to enable, and then I'm gonna click on to OK. So as soon as I click on to OK, it will search for the required files, and now your WSL will be enabled into your system. Before I get into Docker, you need to do this first, because if WSL is not properly activated, then it will become a problem for you later on. Now it is asking us to restart the system now. It's better you can restart it right now. Let's do restart right away. And we are back after downloading and restarting. So now let us check again. I'm gonna open up CMD, and here I am gonna write WSL hyphen hyphen status. As soon as you say this, you can see that now it's enabled into our system. So as soon as I restarted my system, it enabled it. And here you can see the default version coming up as 2. Please enable the virtual machine platform Windows feature. So okay, so that is a different thing. And now if I want, I can just run another commands just to check if the things are fine. In this case, if I want to update, I can just say WSL, I can say dash uh, hyphen hyphen update, and it will allow me to do the update. You can just click on to yes, and you can see that it will download the latest update for it also, and it will update it for whatever. If you want, you can update it like this. Okay, so once it will be done, you can check for the status again, and you can change the things here from here basically. So this is your WSL working, and once your update is done, you can go ahead and check the status again, where you will see different kind of versions basically. By default, version 2 will be installed here, because in the, if you see in the checking part also, in the system requirements also, we said that we need WSL version 1 or later. Okay, so in this case ours is 2, and it will work fine. Make sure if it is, if for you it is coming as default version as 1, it won't work. You need default version 2 only. Okay, let me just tell you. So see, this is also done. So it is updated now, and I can say WSL and say dash dash, and I can say status. And now see, it is the latest version is being installed. And with your current machine configuration, please enable virtual machine platform. Okay, so this is something which is which I'll do later on. And here, what I need to do is now I can just say suppose, for example, say suppose for you it is coming as default version 1. In that case, what you need to do is you need to write a command called as WSL, say hyphen hyphen, say set, and then dash default dash version, and then you have to change it to 1 or maybe 2, you can say. If it is 1, make sure it is on 2. So you will run this command and it will do the job. Okay, so this is the thing that you need to remember. So this way you will be able to do it, and you can check the later versions of it. So this is how you will work with WSL. Okay, so now I'm gonna close this off. And once the file is downloaded here, you can see Docker desktop is downloaded. I can just double click and open up this installer here, and it will ask the permission to install. So this is it opening up. So it may take some time, guys. So I can just add the shortcut to the desktop. I'll say OK, and it may take some time, and this is how it gets installed usually. Okay guys, so once this is also installed, you need to again restart your system to make sure it runs properly. It is a very necessary step. So two restarts are required. Once you, when you enable that feature for WSL, and another one is when you install Docker. So now I'm gonna close and then again the restart. I'll just gonna click onto this and I'll meet you again. So hey guys, here we are back again after restarting our system after we have installed Docker desktop. If this window is coming, while you don't have to do anything. If this window automatically comes, which you can see here right now, this window, If this window comes automatically, that means we have installed Docker successfully into our system. If this is not working for you, if this doesn't come again for you, then I will give the link of this website in the description below. And here is here in this website, this is a basically Microsoft website where they have given the fix for this. So step by step, they have given all the information of how you can fix this if it doesn't work for you. It might be possible that your version of WSL might be older, so that's why it is not working. You have not updated it, maybe it might be like that. So this might be an issue later on that can happen if that Docker doesn't open up automatically into your system after restarting. But usually it should happen. If not, then this link will be given already in the description below. You can click onto this link and come onto this website and just follow these steps one by one. You just not have to do nothing here. You just have to just click onto this copy button here. Once it gets copied, you need to open up CMD and write that, paste that command here, and it will do the job for you. I'm not gonna execute this right now because for my system it is working absolutely fine. But if for your system if doesn't work, then you have to execute it. Okay, so line by line, you just have to execute all the follow all these steps. So first you will enable Windows subsystem for Linux. We have already done this before with the help of that turn on Windows feature and all. If you don't like that, or if you have not done that, you can just do it from command prompt using this command basically, which is available for you here. Then in the second step, they have given check requirements for running WSL2. You have not might checked the requirement, the web page that I've already shown you before for the requirements of WSL for your Windows 11 to run. Then maybe your virtual machine feature is not enabled, so you can enable that also. So you can follow all these steps and you can easily run your Docker into your system. This is how we install Docker into our system. Now let's start with this Docker and let's get a peek behind what exactly, how exactly it is gonna work. Okay, so let us click onto this accept here, and there we go. It will open up this Docker desktop. Now I need to sign in. So I'll just click on to, I have already have an account because you have already created the account. I hope so you have also created. Here I'll just click on to sign in. It will take us to a Google Chrome web page, and from there it will allow us to um, basically do the sign up. For me, it's some unexpected application error came. I'll just reload it and check if it works or not. If it is not working, I'll just as of for now maybe continue without the signing up. But I'll not do any survey here. I'll skip survey here, and you can see that this is how our Windows looks like in Docker when we first start. Okay, so this is the place where you can just start the container from, and all your containers will be shown up here. Okay, you can just open up this command prompt or PowerShell windows from where you can now just write Docker commands. Let us run one or two Docker commands and check if it is working or not. So I can just save my first command as Docker version, and as soon as I press enter, you can see that it is showing me that the Docker desktop version is 4.28, which is one of the latest versions right now, which we have downloaded as of for now, and this is working fine here. If I want to get the images, what all images I have, I can just click on to Docker. I can just write here Docker images, and it will give me the image, whatever images we have. Right now we don't have any image into our desktop, and for that reason right now it is looking like this. But let's say if you want, you can just search for particular image. If you want to load from, so you can just write here Docker, and you can say search, and you can just search for a particular image, whatever kind of image you want. For example, here we want MySQL image. So I'm gonna write here MySQL, and I'll just click on to enter. This will automatically search from different places, and it will show me. You can see this, and I'll just make this screen a little bit wider so you will understand it in a much more better way. Here, you can see that now it is showing me in depth. The very first one that you can see here, MySQL, it has fetched it from internet, and it is detecting this image. I can load this image if I want, or the first one is the most popular image that came up with number of stars here. These are number of the stars, and everything is fine. This is an authenticated image, Docker container image that you can use. So these are the different images that is coming up. You can use it for your own purpose. It depends upon what you want to do with it. And this is how, well, this is how our Docker is gonna work. Now in future videos, we are gonna more create videos on this, and I'll definitely create a video for Linux installation also very soon, using VirtualBox, and we will see it again, guys. Well, I'm gonna close this off though, but here you can see this is how we can install Docker into our Windows 11 system. I hope so that you have understood this very well. If you have any problem, any doubts, you can ask us in the comment section below. I'll provide all the important required links in the description below for all the three websites that I shown you, for the Docker installation, for the support page, and for the system requirement page. I'll give the link in the description below. Also, if you have any problem, you can just contact us in the comment section below, and I'm gonna clear all your doubts. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel also, guys. And also don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any future updates. Well, that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much. This is Ashank David. I'm gonna sign off now. I'll see you in the next one.